Philly film. Games. It's over.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Philly Film Games. Today we are playing the original Contra. Why? Why not? What, are you not manly enough for it? Because the reason why I'm playing it is because... excuse me, I'm still getting over this kid not being able to wipe himself. The reason why I'm playing is because recently one of my biggest influences, the Angry Video Game Nerd, did a Let's Play. Just get this thing started. Did a Let's Play of a two-man Contra that just to see how far they get with three guys. So I decided I was gonna give it a shot, but it's just me. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's not too bad, because once I lose all 3 lives, that's it. Game's over. I don't care if I get to the end or not. That's just how it's going to be. Just a little challenge I decided to put up for myself, just to see how it would go. Because, you know, people are awesome that way. Oh, man. Hands down, probably the spread gun is one of the greatest weapons ever conceived by man. La 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 la. Ignore my singing, cause it's really bad. Man, I remember when this game first came out, people were flipping tables almost in the same way people were flipping tables when Grand Theft Auto was out. Or when it first came out, like, oh, this is so violent. But when you look at it now, no one really seems to care. Because, you know, the 80s were a wonderful time of making really dark and violent movies and then marketing them for kids. Kind of like, I don't know, RoboCop, which... shocking to say, someone decided they needed to have a remake of it. My response to that? Okay. I know you're not really here for a movie review or anything. But, whoa, I don't want that. I mean, I like M. M is cool, but not what I'm really here for. It's like a cat with a hairball. But, whew. Where was I? Oh, RoboCop. Oh yeah, the 1987 RoboCop was flippin' awesome. Let me repeat that. RoboCop from 1987 was flipping awesome. So... anywho, the powers that be decided, you know what? We need to remake this. Because we can. I will say this about the movie. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to, you know, in case some of you have just not seen it. So I'll do my best not to ruin the illusion for you. And it is this. As far as remakes go, RoboCop is not bad. In the world of movies, RoboCop 2014, meh at best. Part of the reason I feel that way is because even though I believe the movie's written by the same guy who wrote the original, who also, by the way, if you want to see some of his better work, watch the original RoboCop and the original Starship Troopers. Come on. Bring it. Shoot you down. Just like that. Starship Troopers, by the way, is probably his more contemporary version of 87 RoboCop. Excellent movie. But this one's missing its social commentary and satirical wit that the original had. And I think that's what really hurts it. I'm sure if they included it, it would have made the movie 10 times better. I mean, you kind of get, like, okay, here's part of the original RoboCop that was really good. And he's every so often, the movie would be interrupted by television ads, what else? Television ads, news reports, things like that. You know, like things that are happening in Detroit or around the world. And this would include, you know, things that are affecting everybody's daily lives. This version does not have it. The closest thing you have is Samuel L. Jackson acting as the devil. Yeah, no, not the devil. He's not the devil. I'm trying to think of dude's name. Like Bill O'Reilly? Oh, crap. Which is a concept, sounds pretty funny. And it is. But he doesn't really offer that much to it. If you get what I'm saying. He's not... Can't believe I died already once. But then again, I am talking while I'm playing. It doesn't have the same bite because, yes, he's Samuel L. Jackson as a political pundit of some sort, but there's no, like, commercial tie-ins, like the original one had. A good example would be they had a hyped up version of the game Battleship called Nukem, which was like really a cool concept, but none of that existed in this film. And I think because of that, the film lost a lot of its bite. Like I said, a lot of its bite. It could have been way better, but just fell flat on that. And the closest thing I guess you could find to social commentary was the opening scene involving the Ed 209s, and I don't know. I think a lot of things played into it, but I'll just give it this. The Philly Film Game /riff/ whatever rating of 2014 RoboCop is this. If you want to see a movie that's a movie, RoboCop 2014. Put that on your poster. It's a movie. It's not a great movie. It's okay. But nothing I'd say you have to go see this. Those I don't think really exist anymore. At all. That would be a good one for a movie poster. Sam Miller from Philly Film Games said, "It's a movie." Oh, that's good stuff. Alright. If you had a choice between RoboCops, sit and watch the original 1987 one. And I mean, yes, it's dated because there's a lot of Cold War era stuff and things like that, but who cares? It's good stuff. I hated those barrels. Oh, I don't want that. Never was the biggest fan of this style of these levels of the game. I mean, they're not terrible, but I don't know, just not what I always envisioned. But I do love the music. Who wants fire? What person ever would take fire? Oh, jeez. Die. Yikes. Jump. Thank you for exploding. Oops. Forgot. That's the one thing I really loved about this game. Everything explodes. And I do mean everything. Take that. In it. Oh. Man, these white dots are getting a little disconcerting. Do. I love these guys. We jump at you! And then these guys got the bubbles. We will throw bubbles at him, for they will surely kill him. For whatever reason. And they're actually right, they do. Keep on shooting, brother. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Come on. Okay, that's one. Ah. Get him! Yay, me! I'm awesome! Dig me! Yeah. I can just see it now. Philly Film Games movie reviews. But I think I call it Philly Film Features. Whatever. Anyway, coolest level in the game. Because A, the music's awesome. B, they're throwing thermoses from the background at you. And you get that boo chwa wow boo chwa wow sound. That's so awesome. No. Oh well. This one's actually not a bad gun. It just doesn't have the bite. That's gonna be my word of the day, isn't it? It doesn't have the bite of does not have the sting. That's good. Sting. The sting of, or power of spread. Although it does make it easier for my finger to stay on the trigger and then watch people die. I always hated this part. Because these guys always set me up for failure. And the reason why that sucks is because this thing coming up now becomes a nightmare. I always did like the design of that thing as a kid. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him! I'm pushing the button as hard as I can! Oh, thank you. Whew! Although, I did like the design of that thing, and I always wanted, even if it never happened, I always wanted a toy of that car, because it was beyond awesome. I'm jogging in the snow. Ah! Come on, die. Come on, go. I mean, just look at the awesome. It's got spikes all over it. It's got a gun. The window design is awesome. I'm dead. Ah, I hate you. Ah. Stupid car. Hate you. You're awesome, but I hate you. I love that sound. Wee, wee, wee. Boom, chihuahua, boom, chihuahua. Laser. Do I want laser? At this point, anything's better than the pea shooter. But I can't get up there. Okay. Nope. Drat. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do this. Oh, natural! Boom, chihuahua, boom, chihuahua, boo! Alright, here we go. Don't mind me just walking along, blah, 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 singing a song. Whoa! I know I can. I think I'm able to just sit here and do this. But where you at? Ah! Jeez. Well, I'm glad I get extra lasso every often because I suck. Oh. This board has probably the most awesome music in the game, but by Jove, this level sucks. Oh, hooray, extra life. Oh, hey, when did you start ducking? Oh man, they upped it up. I don't remember them upping it up like this. They brought their A game. I gotta, alright. Alright. Yes. Come on, go. And duck. Duck. And cover. Man, I remember when that was a thing. Okay, it's probably an it's an old reference to the 50s and 60s. Back when we used to worry about the Russians constantly instead of anybody who's not American. Yes, go, 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 go. Anyway, back in the days when we only worried about Russians because, you know, Russians were communists and communists were evil. There was always the threat of nuclear war. We had to protect our citizens. Well, that's what you do. That's why we have Homeland Security. And what a wonderful job they've done. Telling us to buy duct tape. And other dumb things. Okay. Yeah, duct tape and other fine things. Oh. Ah, jeez. Ah. I'm dead. Yeah, you jump weird. Die, 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 die. If I do this, I'm going to be amazed with myself. Oh, come on. No. Jump. Yes. Woo. Oh, it felt good. Anywho, duck and cover. Back to the story at hand. Because, you know, thoughts and stuff. Hangar. To protect everybody from nuclear war, nuclear holocausts, the government put out... I'm dead. I didn't do it in 30 lives. Or 3 lives. Or any lives. Oh, yeah, continue. I just beat the game just so I can do it. So, the government, duck and cover. Back to this bland story. Had the idea that we need to make sure that the citizens are secure for whatever reason. So they developed a beautiful guideline for the 5th time, a beautiful guideline to ensure that people would feel secure in case the Russians decided to finally drop a bomb on us, when in reality, we probably should have been watching more about ourselves. They created this whole, you can look this thing up now, all the time on the internet, it's there because it's government and it's publicly accessible. It's called Duck and Cover. The whole idea was this: in case of a nuclear frickin' bomb, you can protect yourself by hiding. Yes, you can hide yourself. There are many different ways to hide yourself. One of my favorites is when you're in school. This is the one that they did to my children, and they actually, my father had to deal with this. And my mother, even though we're in the middle of the backcountry, still had to do this when they were growing up. In case of a nuclear blast was dropped on little old hometown of mine, you could protect yourself. Seriously, this is what they thought. I'm not lying about this. You could protect yourself from a nuclear blast by hiding under your desk. Yes, under your desk. Brilliant! Have you ever watched nuclear test footage? And you watch buildings just get blown away like a house of cards? It's amazing. And now you're going to tell people, oh, yeah, we know that they can blow the bricks off of a building. But, you know, if you hide underneath your desk, you'll be fine. Really? Flippin' really? That's not what I see. I see people getting immobilized, vaporized. Like that scene from Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's not going to be pretty. Yes. So, let me get this straight. I'm going to be protected from a nuclear fireball by hiding under my desk. Back then, hiding under wood. Why don't I, to quote Lewis Black, why don't I put some kindling on myself so that I can burn faster? That's just nuts. But that's what they thought. One of my other favorites dealt with the idea of, excuse me, pardon. Dealt with the idea that if you see a nuclear flash, you can protect yourself from fallout with newspaper, blankets, or jumping in a ditch. In a ditch! It's appropriate to jump in a ditch because you're going to be dead. And that way people don't have to bury you as hard. You know, it won't be hard to bury you. Throw some lime on you, you're done. Really? And you know what the sad thing is? I bet people still to this day, the government still has their own little things that they're not telling us that would shock and awe us. Well, I know a few things. They're probably all declassified by now, but things like when I was in the service that were downright scary. Like, alright, here's a good one. Like, this is stuff that exists. Just keep this in mind. Now we say we don't use it, But I get a little scared. Yeah, jump right into it, stupid. Giant purple mess. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get that here in a second. Die, 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 die. So, alright. Way back in the day when I was in the service, I became NBC certified, which means nuclear, biological, chemically certified. So in the case, although we claimed no more nuclear stuff, but there's still chemical and biological, which we've also said we do not use, but I'm cautious. Other countries may still use it. According to Geneva Convention, you're not supposed to, but whatevs. It's, darn. It's still there. So, come on, die! There we go. So anyway, like a couple that I loved. Mainly they were all biological. We have these things called blister agents and blood agents. Blister agents were always my favorite because of the horrible things that they do to you. And I don't mean favorite as in that's really cool, but as favorite as in congratulations, you destroyed the vile red falcon and saved the universe. Consider yourself a hero. Okay. We had this. It's a blister agent in which when the bomb is dropped and it goes off, it just leaks out this big mist. Now what the blister agent does is if you would breathe it in, well, if it comes in contact with anything of you, but breathing it in is the worst. It would immediately come in contact with your skin and everything would start to blister, pus up, and burst. But if you breathe it in, it'll go down to your lungs, cause blisters in there, and all the pus will run out, and you'll essentially drown. Like, that's a thing that exists. That scares me. Now, we say we don't use it, or we don't even have it anymore, but other countries might. That's all I need to know, that's still, that's existing. Like, somebody figured out a way to instantly throw liquid on you to blister you up and kill you. Yeah. Anyway, this has been Philly Film Games, and I'm glad I've depressed you now. This has been Contra. It's been fun. Toodles!